approaching winter. And I don't know about your horses, but my horses have a pretty good winter coat going on. So today I wanted to talk to you about what's inside my winter grooming kit for my horses. Hi again, it's me, Lisa, the Budget Equestrian. Welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, welcome! Can you see the big buck in the background? He's photobombing me. Do you see him? Or am I in the way? What you doing, dude? How's it going? Well, my horses aren't in the pasture, but there's a big deer out there. So since it is getting colder outside and my horses are getting long winter coats because they turn into gigantic teddy bears in the wintertime, my grooming routine is basically cut in half. I don't do a whole lot. I do groom them, usually daily, sometimes every other day, depending on how cold it is outside. But this is my winter grooming box. And this is a grooming box that I actually made because I really wanted a wooden grooming tote. So I made this a while back. I'll leave a link to that video in the description below if you wanted to check it out and see how easy it is to make your own wooden grooming tote. It's a lot cheaper than buying one, let me tell you. But I use this for my winter grooming items that I use for my horses because I don't use a whole lot. You don't need a whole lot, at least I don't. I'm not riding as much, working with them as much. So basically the grooming is just to give them a once over and just make them look good and feel good. So the first thing I use for my wintertime grooming are my hands-on grooming gloves. These are really nice because they're gloves, so your hands stay warm, and they have little nubs on them that work really nice to give your horse a massage, all the way up to the fingertips. Ethan tends to be a little sensitive and thin-skinned, but these don't seem to bother him. You can literally give your horse a whole massage with these gloves. So these cost about $22 online, and I think they come in colors now. But you can get them wet, you can use them for bathing, stuff like that. I have 2 pair of these gloves and I love them. They are so nice. So that's the first thing I use in the wintertime is the grooming gloves. Another massage type brush that I use for my horses is this Epona Love Curry brush, and it has wooden bristles that are really long that get through the hair fairly easily, and you can give them a nice massage and they really seem to like it. Again, I don't use this on sensitive areas like legs or under the belly because these bristles are pretty hard, and if your horse is ticklish, he may not like that. But that's a really neat little fun wintertime brush. And it's also really great for manes and tails. You don't lose a lot of tail hairs or mane hairs. And I think it's because the bristles are so spread apart. But it works really well on manes and tails too. So this basically takes the place of a mane and tail brush and also other curry combs. My next wintertime essential for my grooming kit is a hoof pick with the brush on it. That's dirty. But I really like this type of a hoof pick because it's got a grip on it. It makes it easier for me to hold on to when I'm wearing my gloves. And this brush is really nice to get rid of the mud and stuff that can build up. It's very, very stiff. So it can get rid of snow, mud that gets on your horse's hooves. And the pick itself is wide and it works really, really well. So this is my first choice of hoof pick during the winter and basically all year round. I love this style of hoof pick. And I pretty much only have one brush that I use during the winter time. Yes, I will use my other brushes on occasion, but if I'm just doing a quick grooming session with my horses, I like to have a stiff bristled brush because this gets through their thick winter coats too. The little bristle brushes, they are great for the summertime when your horse is sleek, but I haven't had as much success with that style of a brush versus a stiff bristle brush during the winter. And if they get muddy or caked dirt and grime on them, this works really good to get that out. And this brush is completely made of plastic, so you can wash it. and not worry about hurting the brush or the bristles. And then you can use your Love Curry comb across the brush to get out the excess hair and dirt that can build up. Because I do like to knock the dirt out with the curry comb, and I can use this. So for my wintertime grooming with my horses, this is pretty much what I use. It's not a lot. And then I just put them back into my grooming tote, and I'm good to go. I do also keep in here Ethan's sarcoid salve for his sarcoids that he has on his neck. And usually I have my MTG in here too, and it fits right here perfectly. And that is actually in the barn, which I have to get out. But I just wanted to show you guys, you don't need a whole lot, in my opinion, for grooming, especially in the wintertime. This is pretty much all I use. It's kind of minimal, but it works, and my horses seem fine. So I just wanted to share that with you today. You don't have to have a lot of fancy and expensive items for grooming, in my opinion, especially during the winter time, because if you live in an area like I do, you probably won't be riding as much, but you still want to groom your horse and spend time with them. You can really have a trimmed down grooming kit and still spend lots of quality time with your horse and make him look good even during the winter time. Thank you so much for watching my video today. I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel. Just click on my picture at the end of this video. You can subscribe to my channel and get lots of other DIY videos. Again, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, stay passionate and enjoy your ride.